Our next nominator is Heather Lloyd, who will speak about Meredith Legault.
Hi, my name is Heather Lloyd. It is with great pleasure and honor that I introduce Meredith Legault to you today as one of the 2011 Western Award of Excellence recipients. Meredith came to Western as a financial officer in research accounting in October of 2002. Since that time, she has continued to go above and beyond in everything she does every day. She is currently the financial officer responsible for all research accounts for the Schulich School of Medicine and for the Faculty of Health Sciences. Researchers love research funding, but they do not love the budgeting and reporting and other paperwork that goes along with it. Meredith is an invaluable resource to the researchers she works with, as she helps them to ensure their spending is in line with the requirements of the funder and that they spend their research money how and when they are supposed to. Every project is unique, which is why Meredith's attention to detail is greatly beneficial for Western. Medical researchers are often not only university researchers, but also hospital scientists and medical practitioners at the same time. The researchers at Schulich and in health sciences are a very busy group of researchers. When they receive research funding, they often have precious few seconds to spend on the administrative side of their projects. Meredith alleviates this burden for them so that they can spend their time on improving health care for not only the citizens of London, Ontario, but for people around the world. This also ensures that faculty members can focus on what they do best, performing the research and supervising the students who work with them, which enables Meredith to contribute to Western's goal of providing the best student experience at a research-intensive university. Through our years of working together, I have learned a lot from Meredith, as our departments work very closely together. The collaboration between the departments is essential, and cooperation between the members of the team is key. Meredith ensures her interactions with all of the members of our team are collaborative and professional. Meredith looks for ways to share her knowledge and expertise with our team. When providing feedback, she is always constructive and never critical. One of Western's missions is to increase the number of international graduate students. A few years ago, Meredith did an amazing job of helping an American medical student transfer her NIH grant here, which was not an easy task, and it worked out very well. When Meredith was hired, Carter Scott, who's Western's controller, was part of the interview team to hire Meredith. He told me that Meredith gave the best interview of anyone he has met in his career. Carter added that Meredith is an excellent employee and that he would like to see her move up in the organization someday. I then reminded him that she has the aptitude to be a great controller and potentially competition for his job, so he'd better be careful what he wished for. Meredith is also a huge asset to the administrative staff around campus, as she assists and trains them on how to administer complex financial requirements. Mayor Hughes, the AO of Pathology, has this to say: Meredith is brilliant. She is the first person I will call if I have any questions regarding research funding in our department. No question is too silly, too tough, or too awkward. I know I can count on Meredith to respond quickly, to clarify the issues, and to point me and my researchers in the right direction. Meredith is a star in my books and most definitely deserves the Western Award of Excellence. Meredith has a very positive attitude and always knows the right thing to say and the right way to say it. Western's VP of Research and International Relations, Dr. Ted Hewitt, says, Meredith demonstrates her strong commitment to the research enterprise at Western. Within research accounting, she is a strong and highly valued member of the team and works with our faculty to maintain and build Western's reputation of being a top research-intensive university. I was hired shortly after Meredith was, so we have pretty much worked together our entire Western careers. Sorry. Meredith is a person who influences me to do better in my job. I consider Meredith a colleague and a friend, and am very thankful to know her and work with her. At this time, I would like to call Meredith forward to accept her award.
I consider it a true honor to be here today, and it is wonderful to share today with Elisa, Jan, Ruth, Sherry, Kimmy, and Haitao. I'm very grateful to my colleagues in finance, in the Schulich School of Medicine, in health sciences, and in research services who contributed to my nomination. And a very, very special thank you to Heather Legault, who undertook the process to nominate me and who just said such very kind things about me. Heather, the thoughts that you've expressed simply mean more to me than I know how to say today. But those of you that know me will surely have heard me say at one time or another that I consider myself to be a lucky person, because this is something that I say all the time. I consider myself to be a lucky person because I've landed in a work environment where there is a wonderful departmental manager in Deanne Babcock, and where my colleagues are truly supportive of me. In addition, I get to work with researchers who are passionate about lymphangiogenesis and chondrocyte differentiation and a host of other research topics that I cannot pronounce. But their enthusiasm for those research topics is energizing. I consider myself to be a lucky person because I've been married to my husband, John, for 17 years, and I can honestly say that he is the most sincere and honest person that I have ever met, and he is on my side. I consider myself to be a lucky person because I had parents who really emphasized the value of learning and of building self-reliance. In addition to that, in my dad, I had a wonderful example of the importance of working hard. And in my mother, I had an excellent example of the importance of being kind. Now, I am sure that I do not always get it right in those two categories, but I'm grateful that those are the ideals that are there in front of me, inspiring me to do better, especially when I mess up. To be a small part of a big university where people can be neat and fun and different, to have a nice man as your husband, and to have had parents who wanted to make sure that I could look after myself, but who showed me that it was important to look after other people too. This is good fortune, and this is why I say I am lucky. Thank you for this.